Review: Saripoda Sanivaaram, a movie that falls short of Saturday's promise movie. Saripoda Sanivaaram movie review. Not enough Saturday rating. 2.75, 5 cast. Nani, Priyanka, Arul, Mohan, Ajay, Surya, Saikumar, Murali, Sharma, Abhirami, Aditi, Balan, Subhalekha, Sudhakar, Ajay, and more. Producer: DVV Danayya. Director: Vivek. Atreya. Music: Jakes Bajoy. Editor: Karthika. Srinivas. Release date: the 29th of August 2024. Vivek, Atreya and Nani's collaborations are often associated with a sense of beauty. However, if you're expecting the same from this film, the trailer makes it clear. This is a true hero-centric action drama. Regardless of the genre, what matters is whether it resonates with the audience. Let's see if this film manages to do that. As for the story, Surya, Nani, has struggled with anger since childhood. He's quick to lash out in rage, and only his mother, Abhirami, truly understands him. She believes his anger shouldn't intimidate others but should instead inspire them. Despite her efforts to help him control it, there comes a day when even she can no longer contain his temper. Saturday. From that point on, Surya restrains his anger throughout the week, releasing it only on Saturdays. Surya falls in love with Charulata, Priyanka, a constable. Meanwhile, Dayanand, S.J. Surya, a ruthless and equally angry Sikh, crosses paths with Surya. Dayanand's elder brother, Karmanand, Murali Sharma, plays a significant role in the unfolding events. Dayanand, driven by his uncontrollable anger, torments various people for different reasons. Surya, standing among the crowd, finds himself facing Dayanand's relentless fury head-on. The core of the story revolves around the intense anger shared by both the hero and the villain. Surya channels his rage only on Saturdays, while Dayanand unleashes his fury daily. Some films stand out because of a compelling story, elevated by excellent execution. However, this film features solid execution but lacks depth in its narrative. For a hero to be consumed by anger, the underlying reason must be powerful and emotionally compelling. Unfortunately, some of the plot points chosen to justify the hero's anger feel underwhelming, preventing the audience from becoming fully invested in the story. Adding to the film's issues, the dialogues and scenes feel unnecessarily prolonged. Some lines intended to be humorous fall flat. The director aimed for an emotional action genre, but the final product feels undercooked. From a technical perspective, the background music is unremarkable, with little more than the typical loudness of an average action movie. Given that the hero's and villain's anger are central to the story, distinct signature tracks for each could have elevated the emotional intensity. The songs are relegated to background noise and lack the impact needed to be memorable. One line in the film goes, "You have to play a big game." Perhaps the director should have passed that message to the editor. Instead, we're presented with a lengthy 3-hour game that feels drawn out with no opportunity for trimming. The camera work and action choreography are well executed, contributing to the film's overall richness, which reflects the strong production values. Natural star Nani, however, seems to have taken a more subdued approach to his role, resulting in a performance that lacks the expected impact. In contrast, Surya delivers a high-voltage performance that completely steals the spotlight. By the time the audience leaves the theater, it's not Nani's character they remember, it's Surya. Murali Sharma also stands out, impressing with his method of acting and fresh mannerisms. Saikumar, on the other hand, falls into the routine father role without much to distinguish his performance. Priyanka looks great on screen, but her character lacks depth, mostly appearing rigid with fear and closing her eyes during the intense scenes involving the hero and villain. Abhirami's role as the hero's mother is limited and only plays a minor part in the story. Subhalekha, Sudhakar and Surya contribute as additional support, while Ajay makes a brief appearance at the film's start. After Dussehra, Nani is eager to showcase a new side of his action hero persona. Similarly, Vivek Atreya moves away from his comedic roots to explore a mass action genre. However, the film would benefit from a stronger focus on depth in the storyline. In the first half, the story fails to capture the audience's attention. As characters are introduced, the average viewer can easily predict their connections. The film lacks any major twists or surprises, leaving the interval without a significant impact. In the second half, The plot unfolds as anticipated but remains engaging thanks to Surya's performance, which adds some intrigue to the hero's dual role. Beyond this point, the film shifts primarily into an action-oriented narrative. Despite the editor's best efforts, the story remains overly long, with the film running for 2 hours and 53 minutes. Viewers need a lot of patience to get through it. During the climactic fight, I noticed some audience members leaving before the film ended, echoing Nani's line, "All will be lost." Released on Thursday, Saripoda Saturday falls short of providing the entertainment expected. In simple terms, it fails to deliver.